Oh my goodness. MLB The Show 17's Diamond Dynasty home screen is on my PlayStation and on my monitor right now, and I am so freaking excited. I wanted to do a video going back to the show 17, kind of showing you guys how much Diamond Dynasty has changed and really where they've taken some steps backwards and even some places where they might have done stuff better. So Diamond Dynasty last year was easily the best part of the show 17. It was the best Diamond Dynasty has ever been in terms of content, and I loved the game. You guys loved the game. The game had life all the way up to like February last year. Once we started getting information for the show 18, the hype kind of died down for 17, but you were able to play this game all the way until like February, and it was so nice to be able to do that. And I can honestly say I don't really know if that's going to happen with the show 18 this year, but let's take a look at the show 17 and just show you guys what's different. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably did play the show 17, but I know there's some of you guys out there where the show 18 is your first MLB The Show or your first Diamond Dynasty or whatever. So let's take a look at this. So obviously you have your three different screens right here. You have your play screen where you can choose which game mode you want to play. You have the squad screen, you have collect, and then you go over to the right, you have community market, packs, and stuff. So pretty much the same thing as the show 18 as far as the overall layout. Now, if you go into play, you take a look at head-to-head, you've got ranked seasons. You can view the season rewards if it would load. Remember, the servers this year were a little bit slower. Oh, this is season infinity, does not end. Okay, so there's just there's no rewards for this one, but that's fine because it's the last season of the year. It's whatever. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You finish the same rankings, 900 World Series, 800 to 899. So this one's not really too much different. The rewards were a lot better in this year's game for ranked seasons. Like the actual ranked seasons rewards that you acquired were really nice. Case in point, 99 overall Roberto Alomar, switch hitting second baseman. And remember, second base is normally a pretty like weak position, but look at this guy's numbers. This guy may be the best card in the game. 94, 97 contact, 81, 80 power, 81 vision, 88 fielding, 82 arm strength, 79 speed, 80 stealing. This guy does everything, and this was a ranked season reward. Now remember, there were no 125 attributes in this year's game, so you know this is just the way the cards looked. But man, I have a feeling if they brought this card back, the power would probably be down, maybe the contact would be up, I don't know. But this card was a beast, and this was a ranked season reward. You got this from playing online and making it to World Series. We need stuff like that, and we just haven't really gotten too much like that in the show 18. As far as single player, everything is pretty much the same. Extra innings conquest versus CPU, nothing really is different there. Battle Royale, I don't really remember a lot of the 12-0 rewards. Oh, well, here you go. You got, I think that's Jim Rice. You got the Tulo. You got Robin Yount, Ken Griffey Jr., 99 overall, Johnny Bench, the 99 Bryce Harper, 99 Bagwell, 99 Wade Davis. Like, some of these flawless rewards were just so good. Like, let's take a look at the 99 Harper. This was a flawless reward in Battle Royale, and this fits the mold for a flawless reward. Going 12-0 is extremely difficult to do, and you need to get a card or some sort of reward that actually makes sense with the effort of going 12-0, and this 99 Bryce Harper is a beast. 97, 94 contact, 99 power against righties, 91 versus lefties, 87 arm strength, 71 speed. Like, people want this card. People want to go out of their way, play Battle Royale to get this card on their team. This card was so good. And then as far as events, right now you could still go in and play the Forever event. This one never ends, at least until the servers shut down. But look at the rewards. 50 cumulative wins. These are 6-inning games. I'm sorry, I was about to give it a lot more props than it deserves. 6-inning games, but at the end of the day, it never ends. It started on December 15th. It's still going. 50 cumulative wins, you get a 97 overall Albert Pujols. 100 cumulative wins, you get a 99 flashback Mike Trout. 9 wins per entry, you get a diamond. 12 wins, you get a diamond. They were just dishing out rewards left and right, and honestly, like, I feel MLB The Show 18 is at the point where they need to do that now because people are jumping ship on the game quickly. So what I'm trying to show you guys right here in the play tab is there were things to do. You know, you could play ranked seasons, events, battle royale, all that stuff, but the rewards were actually rewarding. They actually gave you solid rewards rewards and solid cards for putting your time and skill into the game, and I don't think MLB The Show 18 has done that effectively this year. So I hope for MLB The Show 19 they can go back to some similar rewards like this. 99 Mike Trout as an event reward, come on, that's so nice. All right, so then if you go back to the home screen, you can go over to the next tab, which is My Squad. Now, the squad screen 100% looks better than it does in the Show 18. From day one, I have not been a fan of the Show 18 squad screen. I feel like it's extremely lazy as far as a design standpoint. Like, you got a diamond, you can see where everybody's playing. Like, this just looks so clean and so nice. Like, it just looks good. But I mean, everything here pretty much works the same. Obviously, you just go in here and you choose your guys. You may see that I don't have a lot of diamonds and stuff like that. That's because I quick sold my entire team at the end of the year to do a massive pack opening. I think that stream is still up on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, like, this pretty much works the same. One thing MLB The Show 18 did do a lot better is the servers were completely rewritten, so actually getting through the menu screens like this, going over from reliever to closer to catcher, works really quickly in the Show 18. It was a little bit slower in this year's game, so definitely they picked that up for sure. But as far as this stuff, everything's pretty much the same. You got inside edge, you got stats, you got game history, customization, all that's pretty much the same over there. Now, the big one is the collect tab. In the collect tab, this is where you're gonna find your missions, your programs, and you can see your inventory, and you can also go to the ticket counter. And I gotta say, guys, this was so much better in the Show 17. Like, let's just go to our missions and take a look at our missions. You also had franchise missions, which for some reason I could never complete all of these. I don't know why. I'm gonna just redeem this right now. Look at that, I'm still getting stubs. Wow, I actually completed these. For some reason, every time I checked these during the Show 17, it never wanted to give me this thing done. But hey, we got those done. Anyway, those are franchise missions. Let's take a look at Diamond Dynasty missions. So you've got the mission categories. You got the Show's Finest, which is a program. You've got player epics. These were different than team epics. These were missions tailored specifically to individual players or player types. And some of those were really good. You also had starter missions, which you could do. You had daily missions, collect missions, of course, where you could collect all the cards and all the equipment, just like they have in the Show 18. Time limited missions, exchange missions, and then of course you had the different programs, the Diamond program, Dynasty program, Archer, Jones, Draybeck, Cruz, Oswald, Premier, like blah 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 blah. There were so many programs to do, and the missions were extremely streamlined. Like, you could tell what you needed to do to get which card. It made so much sense. So when you take a look at the missions, we can actually go ahead and take a look at the programs that those missions are tied to, and these programs were extremely rewarding, and you have so many of them. You have rookie card programs for Chris Archer and Chipper Jones. You have breakout programs for Doug Draybeck and Nelson Cruz, and you see which Nelson Cruz you get. You get an 85 gold Nelson Cruz, which might not seem that crazy, but he had a lot of power. He was very usable. Then once they started, I think, getting into the All-Stars, this is when they started adding the diamonds. Impact veteran Roy Oswalt was a 93 overall diamond. The Impact veteran Hanley was a really good hitting card. He was a beast at the plate. Then you started adding more guys, or those were Impact veterans, sorry, not All-Stars. But you had Felix, you had Ryan Sandberg, you keep going, you had Ron Guidry and Brooks Robinson, and then Bryce Harper was a prospect program. I think this one gave you an 84 overall silver, but you used this to get something else done. So, you know, the programs were just really easy to complete, but at the same time, they required time and they required grinding, but it wasn't an extreme grind that, you know, needed 400 plate appearances with just Ken Griffey Jr. cards. Like, these missions were so easy. They added some really cool programs later on in the year too. The postseason program. This was after the season ended, or after the playoffs ended. So George Springer, he was the World Series MVP. He got a 95 overall diamond in the program. And just look at some of these cards you could get. There were so many. Trevor Story, Eddie Rosario, Ketel Marte, Addison Russell, blah blah blah. They had a player from every single team that made the postseason, and they gave him a card. And at the end of it, you get 95 George Springer, and then you can get 94 Justin Turner, etc., etc. And they killed it with programs. This one right here, the Show's Finest program, this was probably the best program in the entire year because every single reward was a diamond and it was actually a really good card. They have already confirmed that the Finest is going to be coming back to the Show 18, but I don't know if it's going to be as good or how exactly it's going to work. But I mean, just look at these rewards. 25%, you get a 94 Pat Neshek. At 50%, you get a 94 Marcell Ozuna. At 75%, 95 Steven Strasburg. 100%, you get a 99 99 Jose Altuve because he was the MVP, and his card is incredible. That Show's Finest Altuve is incredible. And you just take a look at the missions and you guys see you got to collect the Show's Finest card, and then you got to get stats done with breakout players, and you only need 150 plate appearances, 60 hits. Yes, you need to do that with a bunch of different series, but you're getting 99 Jose Altuve, who's an absolute beast. And if you've been collecting cards throughout the entire year, this won't take you very long because you should have enough to get those done relatively quickly. They encouraged you to grind. They encouraged you to play online by giving you solid rewards. Everything was just so good in content this year. And then of course you can take a look at the ticket counter and you can see some of the best cards in the game. Personally, this might be my favorite card in the game right here. 99 overall Carlos Beltran. Was he 15,000 tickets? Yeah, 15,000 tickets. But at the end of the day, he may be the best card in the game. 81, 84 contact, 99, 95 power, 80 vision, 82 fielding, 83 speed with 97 stealing. This card was a beast. He's a switch hitting outfielder. I played him at first base because you could play anybody at first base this year. In MLB The Show 18, you can't really do that as well. But yeah, man, the cards were so good and they were so rewarding. And we got 399 overalls on the ticket counter right now. We need that in the Show 18. Then if you go over here, you can go to the community market and you can continue to look for more guys. And you look at the market and like, look how many 99s there are. Now, a part of me kind of had an issue with this last year. Like, look at this Robin Yount. This Robin Yount was a great card, man, as a shortstop. But you just look at some of these, and for me, like, I think there was a little too many 99s. Just, it didn't really feel like there was a lot of value on cards that were 99. Like, obviously, you have a guy like this flashback Mike Trout. Like, this looks like a 99 overall card. Or, you know, let's see, who else? We got the Al Kaline. This is probably a 99 overall card. But then you have a guy like, I don't know, Gaylord Perry, and you look at his card. This doesn't strike me as a 99, so that's where they tried to change the overalls and stuff like that for the Show 18, and it just didn't quite work out because now 99s are like ridiculous in the Immortals. One more thing I want to show you guys in the Show 17's Diamond Dynasty is the pack screen. Let's take a look at the pack screen and see what they have in the store. Not only do they have Ballin' as a Habit packs, still, like, you can still get Ballin' as a Habits. You can also buy Finest packs, and throughout the entire year, they had so many different promo packs, so many different fun packs that you could buy. They had the Ballin' as a Habit packs, like I said. They had the jumbo packs. They had the bases loaded packs every couple weeks that would have certain fun things about them, like double the chance to find gold flashbacks or something like that. There was something fun in packs every single week, and once again in the Show 18 we just didn't have that. After looking at the content in this year's game compared to last year's, they stripped down a lot. They really didn't go above and beyond with the content this year. Yeah, they gave you the best cards in the game at the Immortals. You could see them right from the start, but at the end of the day, there was just so much to do in the Show 17, so much to grind for, and the grinding was stackable. Like, if you grinded for somebody in the beginning of the season, he might still be useful later in the season, and he could be compared to other cards, and I don't know, man. They knocked it out of the park in the Show 17, and I just feel like the Show 18 just kind of dropped the ball, honestly. So let me know, guys, if you played the Show 17 Diamond Dynasty. Let me know some of your favorite memories from the game. Also, I don't know if there's anybody out there that thinks this, but if you think the Show 18's content is better than 17's, I would love to hear your thoughts on why, because I just go off my opinion. I know a lot of people kind of share my opinion, but I don't really hear the other side. So if you think the Show 18 has better content than the Show 17, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'm not going to play any games today, guys. Maybe we'll do a flashback gameplay video or a flashback pack opening or something like that. But I'm just going to keep it as far as content in this episode. So let me know what you guys think, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a thumbs up on it if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.